Welcome to the Whoopie Pies!
Have you ever heard of a Whoopie Pie?
I have. I don't know if they're the same as here, but they're the cookie with the cream in the middle.
So I'm sure you know what Whoopie Pies are, right?
Absolutely.
Have you ever heard of a Whoopie Pie?
Let's pretend I haven't.
No, I'm from the West Coast, so I didn't know that was a thing out here.
Have you ever had a Whoopie Pie?
Never had a Whoopie Pie. Looking forward to my first one.
Have you ever had a Whoopie Pie?
I have. They're pretty good. I'm into them.
But not, you don't seem thrilled about
It's
them.
not like top 5 favorite dessert, but they're all right.
I don't really know what goes into a Whoopie Pie. I think it's like the Hostess thing you buy in the box. And is that not what it is?
I don't know, it's like the little Hostess thing. Is it the one that's like, it's like a cow patty, right?
Have you ever had a Whoopie Pie?
No, I have not.
No? Do you know what they are?
No, I do. No.
If you had to describe one, could you?
No.
Where are you guys from?
We are from Boston, Massachusetts.
Okay. Do they have Whoopie Pies up there?
They got Boston cream pies up there.
Whoopie Pie is a delectable confection that you see quite frequently around here. Kind of a soft cookie sandwich with heaven in between. Can be cream, can be peanut butter, and then the cake cookie itself is can be red velvet, can be chocolate, can be vanilla. You can put chocolate chips in it. It's really good for you before and after a race and during.
They gave them out last year.
I think so, yeah.
I think it was like chocolate or something.
What do you think the big hype about the Whoopie Pie is? What makes them so...
Well, they're usually pretty fresh. That's the thing. They're almost always, it almost looks like your mom wrapped it up for you for your school lunch. It's usually this, looks like regular cheap saran wrap, and it's not hermetically sealed. So God knows who's been touching it, but it doesn't matter. It just makes you happy when you see it.
So you know that somebody's never had a good Whoopie Pie if they refer to them as gobs.
And why is
Because if
that?
they say, oh, you know, I love those gobs. Nah, they're not from PA, and they've never had a proper Amish Whoopie Pie. The thinner the saran wrap around them, the better the Whoopie Pie. If it looks like there's nothing around it, that's exactly where it is.
I'm Nikki. I'm the owner of Gable House Bakery.
First of all, what is a Whoopie Pie?
A Whoopie Pie is a Pennsylvania Dutch treat. The legend is that moms would, when they were making like cake, they'd have extra cake batter and they would scoop it onto a tray and then make these little icing sandwiches out of it. And then when the kids would find them in their lunchbox, they'd go, whoopie! So that's the idea of a Whoopie Pie. In this part of the state, we call them Whoopie Pies. In other parts, we call them gobs.
So you know that somebody's never had a good Whoopie Pie if they refer to them as gobs.
So it's essentially 2 pieces of cake that have icing in the middle. And it's like a handheld like cake sandwich kind of thing. The cake is like somewhere between cake and cookie because it has to be stirred enough to hold up. Normal cake just falls apart. But so like the recipe has grown to be its own recipe. It's not just like cake batter anymore. We all add different things to it to make it more sturdy. So yeah, that's what I'll try it.
How many Whoopie Pies did the unPAved order?
34 dozen, so quite a few, yes.
So your second treat for the end of this journey is a Whoopie Pie.
All right.
Now the big question is, do you want booze in your Whoopie Pie or no booze?
So why are Whoopie Pies tied to unPAved?
That is a great question. I don't know the answer. Why are the? I guess because Whoopie Pies are pretty popular here in Pennsylvania. They're a big delicacy. Let me take you on a flavor journey. Okay. We've got Jack and Coke, Maple Bacon Bourbon, which I can attest is very good. Bailey's and Kahlua, peanut butter whiskey, rum chata, or tequila sunrise. When a finisher comes through, they end their journey for the day here at our tent where they get to pick a Whoopie Pie flavor. So I've been offering all the flavors and letting them choose whichever one they want. And then they get a wonderful unPAved metal cup with some fun goodies inside as well. So we've got people coming up. I'm excited. So this has been a very different experience this weekend for me, and I feel like this is one of my favorite parts of the day, is being able to hand out Whoopie Pies. Because frankly, this was my favorite part of the day when I was racing for the past 4 years, is coming back and seeing the friendly faces at the end. So yeah, this is awesome.
So, what's the association with Whoopie Pies and unPAved?
Just duh.
Oh, you got it. Okay, cool. I was like, they took it when I wasn't looking.